Say Libra was something of lit a bit of a fire. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for a couple decades. This is something we've been focused on digital currencies for a couple decades.
Specifically on cryptocurrencies, we are spending a lot of time on this on both an interagency basis and with the regulators. We're about to roll out some significant new requirements at FinCEN. We want to make sure that technology moves forward, but on the other hand, we want to make sure that cryptocurrencies aren't used for the equivalent of old Swiss secret number bank accounts. So we share your concerns, and you'll be seeing a lot of work coming out very quickly.
So this right here is a device that we use for advertising. What it can do is it can detect certain attributes. For example, all I have to do is scan my face, it'll detect it, and it'll extract certain attributes such as my gender, my age, and my expression, as well as an attractiveness score. So for this, you can do a know your customer analysis for retailers or for marketing.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher, and guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that everything is planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the book, Cryptoteacher NWO book. Also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Also, those who purchased from the store, much love. And also, guys, don't forget to hit the like button and also hit your notifications button. Please make sure you hit your notifications button, so therefore you don't miss out on the video, and also hit the like so therefore we get this message out to everyone. Now, of course, guys, we're going to move into Bitcoin and cryptos first. Now, we know it's the weekend. We know that Friday night the investors come in, leave out Sunday night. Stock market is closed, so the casino is closed. They come over to the crypto casino. So we saw Bitcoin and cryptos take a little leg up. Now, what happened today is that the fact is that the Fed came out with the repo schedule. So they're still going to be stroking checks. So the fact is that basically we get a check on the 18th. We have back on the 19th. So I'm going to give you two scenarios. Make sure you are staying focused on the fundamentals. So what that means is that we're going to stay stable, and then we're going to have a pump on Tuesday, or we're going to drop this weekend and then we'll move up on Tuesday. Because the fact is that we do have back. Don't forget, back said that they were hitting record numbers on the futures. So guys, what I teach you, always focus on the dates. So we have to know when this comes around, because we know that we're going to take a dump. Now we know that they're doing what? They're hodling more Bitcoin, but we don't know how much. But what's going to tell us is the volume, and then also, of course, stable coins. So make sure you stay focused on that. This weekend is going to be a wild ride, so make sure you focus on that. Now, getting over into crypto news. Basically, we have the Fed comes out and says that they're looking at developing a digital currency. Guys, we know that digital currency is already created, already done. It's just coming to the masses. That's it. So don't forget that they're 20, 30, 40 years ahead of us, guys. So, of course, they had an article, Boston Fed partners with MIT. We know MIT is the smartest minds, some of the smartest minds on the planet. But the fact is that when it comes to the Fed, they already have this in the back, already ready to come out. So don't get that twisted. Now, we had Nathaniel Popper take shots at CEO Brad Garlinghouse about XRP. And he stated basically, if you purchase XRP late 2017, early 2018, you would have lost 90%, which he was not lying. That's the truth. We know XRP has not went anywhere, and already been over that XRP is nothing but a synthetic IOU that's going to move all currencies, gold, silver, stocks, and whatnot. But Brad Garlinghouse, of course, comes back and says, XRP is going to be moving trillions of dollars. The same speech. Our job is to move payments globally. But, guys, when you look at the partners as far as with XRP, let's just take Santander for instance, basically they're not using XRP. Of course, they use RippleNet. That's the reason why they renamed it RippleNet. So therefore, you don't realize who is using what. That was nothing but a strategic move for Ripple, and we know Brad Garlinghouse is nothing but the puppet for Ripple, and Ripple is nothing but an attachment to the central banks. And like I say, the Ripple has a much bigger plan up its sleeve, and I'm gonna be going over that, of course. But I really feel like Ripple is more focused on the biometrics, not just payments, but the KYC, the biometrics, and getting over into that. Get over to BitMEX. Now, BitMEX is going to require stricter KYC. And this is very important. The reason why is because they want to know who has what. That's why I played the video of Mike Tyson yesterday. They want to know who has what money. Plain and simple. So the fact is that they want to lock this whole system down like they have the Federal Reserve when it comes to the money. They want to lock it down. So they're going to get their taxes. They're going to get their money. You're not getting around it. And that's all the KYC is about. Now we have Swipe integrates Chainlink's oracles. Guys, we know Chainlink is all over the place, just like Ethereum. We have Thailand Central Bank on DeFi use cases. We know the DeFi market is big. Guys, make sure you're doing your research. Looking at volume. Volume is very key in the stock market and crypto market, and also in the DeFi market. You see that's not being used, don't go for the Ponzi scheme, the pump and dumps. We have China testing digital currency in more cities. Also, 4 out of the 5 top South Korean banks are offering crypto services. So we know Korea is, years ahead of everybody else. Like I said, in their gaming, they were already using crypto. So, just like I said, basically they're way ahead of things. And of course, the central banks are in control of that. So, but getting over into the world news, guys, some important news over in the world news, more chaos. We have Amazon cutting contractors, which is going to lay off 1,200 drivers. Even though we know Amazon business is booming, what are everybody sitting at home doing? Ordering from Amazon, but they're getting rid of the contracts. We know why. Because they want to bring in that autonomous driving. We have real estate in New York emptying. So we know that the fact is travel makes a big key. Now, the fact is that basically if everybody's shutting down, money's slowing up, people in New York are smart. They're going to move down south. So therefore they can save money. It just makes sense. Also, we have the Postal Service. Of course, Trump came out and said that he's not going to fund the United States Postal Service due to the voting. Now, we see the Postal Service going to be shutting down the sorting machines. So, guys, what is this? It's nothing but chaos. Order comes out of chaos, guys. Never, ever let a crisis go to waste. And they are taking advantage of every single moment of the C word, guys. And then now we have the voting comes into place. Now we see how the C word is affecting the voting. Guys, don't forget the George Soros Open Society. You have the greatest minds sitting at a table to move the masses. Remember when the C word first came about, they had already done a virtual reality to see how it would affect people. So they had already tested it already. And they came out and said that. I played the video several times. Of course, it kept flagging the video, so I took it down. But the fact is, guys, we have to understand the greatest minds are moving billions of people. A few people. That's how these few families stay in control. So make sure that we're educating our friends and family. So therefore, we know what? When the train comes, we're stepping aside. Because they are clearly being led, the masses are clearly being led to the slaughterhouse. But guys, that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher NWO book. The NWO book will open your eyes up. Also, if you're new to crypto, don't forget about the links at the bottom. I have Bitrue, Coinbase, Binance. Also, guys, don't forget about the stocks. You have your Cobalt, your chip stocks, your gaming, your banking stocks. Everybody's sitting at home. Don't forget about those stocks. The biotech stocks, the C word, don't forget about those. And then also, because everybody's sitting at home waiting on that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and y'all have a wonderful day.